Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, the most delectable Chupacabra man who's making sure that his timer is turning on because Google updated the timer app on all the phones quietly, and it's been acting kind of fiddly. But yes, we are back, and it is time for Larry to eat his words. If some of you may or may not remember that back an eternity ago now, when the PS4 was first coming out, Sony revealed that they were going to be and have now completed, like, bringing The Last Guardian fully to launch, which is the spiritual successor to Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. It's a game that a lot of people got really miffed because they pre-ordered this thing like an eternity ago. The company went under during development, and they lost their pre-orders. So there's some people out there who had to buy this game twice, literally, just to get a hold of it. So I will admit it came out. I didn't think it would. I thought it was complete bullshit and lip service from Sony, and I'm here to say that I was wrong. And we're gonna play it, and I'm gonna enjoy the company of a fellow mythological creature that is, in fact, the size of a flippin' house. Normally when you hang out with other cryptids, you try to avoid ones that are bigger than a sedan. Because much like hanging out with horses or other large animals, if they get too rambunctious because they technically have the mind of a child, they can inadvertently crush you like an elephant stepping on a cat. And it looks like we're thoroughly in the realm of magic because there is a weird runic disc that is glowing in a field filled with children running around playing. Which I feel like is the magical equivalent of just leaving raw uranium in a playground. But I could be wrong. So yeah, here we go. The Last Guardian. And I thought it was actually really poignant to have the intro to this game be a bunch of, like, field note style sketches as if we're some sort of naturalist or some budding naturalist that goes around exploring the world and cataloging different massive bizarre animals. Because that would have been when a lot of mythical creatures either came about or were expanded upon in the human psyche when people started exploring the world and seeing bizarre animals and thinking up, like, weird mythological tales to explain the weird things that they saw. Like, you know, some guy saw a narwhal for the first time, and some guy's just like, Jeff, I think you're full of shit. You're trying to make up, like, sea unicorn stories, aren't you, you fucker? And, yeah, no, this is great. Age of Exploration, all that stuff. Charles Darwin. Hippogriffs. Dragon, snake, dog, ponies. The phoenix that dies and then comes back in the flame. And then, of course, you know, just a giant hippogriff that's called Trico. So, you know, that's not just there for, you know, to have it in the game. Not at all. Not at all. Alright. Oh, we got little dancing runes. Well, it's not Pokemon, so it's probably not those weird rune Pokemon that kidnap you to a weird dimension full of, like, Pokemon dog things that talk with their brains. And I guess it just wants me to remind the PS4 that I am in fact playing with a real game controller and not trying to bootleg this thing with a mouse and keyboard. I can't be edgy like those people that are cheating at different online competitive games with mouse and keyboard. Which I find hilarious, by the way. Okay. So it looks like we have a Trico, one unit of Trico, chained up in a basement somewhere. And apparently I am a small boy with schizophrenia who has a Japanese man talking in his head. Sounds like the perfect way to start an afternoon to me. I've woken up to worse. Like, I've woken up on a third-story roof before, woken up in the woods a lot. Sometimes, like, I was never one of the kids that sleptwalked while camping, but we did have some kids at one of the summer camps that got lost one time and woke up in some bushes because they sleptwalked during summer camp. So that was entertaining. Made all the counselors freak out for a bit. So apparently, despite all the weird Sharpie on my arms, this is not your average house cat that I am seeing. Which, I would have figured that maybe this would have been like your average pet in this game. Clearly there's some magic shit going on. Oh, okay, so they say that it's a man-eating beast. A legendary man-eating beast. And apparently someone drugged me and covered me in Sharpie. But on the plus side, I think I still have both of my kidneys, so probably wasn't the cartel, so it's probably just my friend Hans and Jeremy pulling pranks on me again. And boy, this is a very loud game. Holy smokes. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's cool, giant, terrifying, glowy-eyed dog thing. So, how are you? I see that you're bloody, and I also see that the camera kinda sucks in this game. Is there? Yes, there is an option for the camera. And by an option, I mean, like, no options. Okay, well, duly noted. So I see that you have been, playing Knifey Knifey Butthole, which would explain why you're all bloody and there's a giant spear in your side, so, I guess you're having an okay-ish morning? At best? Alright. Well, you should try to eat me. Do it. Do it. Eat me. Eat me, man-eater. Live up to your name. Don't be a wuss. Would this monster even really be... I mean, you're the size of a fucking house. Are you really that concerned about a harmless, weaponless child? Come on, weird dog monster. So, the camera's pointing me automatically back at its stab wound. So, am I not allowed to just ghetto run away from this thing and just be like, bye, Trico! Hope you don't get lonely! And that's where the story ended, when Larry was like, I could save a giant man-eating dog, or I could just get the fuck out, because he's probably chained up for- wait, is that battle armor? I was about to say he's chained up for a reason, but I just realized that he's wearing armor. So is this guy like a weapon of war or something? Or is that just like your common dog choker? I can't really think of a lot of other reasons why one would fill a dog creature with arrows, but I could be wrong. I mean, where are you honestly going to go if you're stabbed that badly? I could just Bill Cosby you right now. What are you gonna do? I can see your dog butthole. Like, there's some weird texture on your model, and it looks like there's a butthole, and I'm gonna go for it. Alright. Yep. Don't you worry, Dinglemeyer. I got you. Larry's gonna probably do the thing. I swear to Christ, if you kick me, don't be like a horse, you oh no, shit, you really- oh, did I just fuck that up? Am I dead already? And that was the story of how little Timmy Schizophrenia died. And got terrifying brain damage. So do I have to start back over from a checkpoint, or am I still alive? Okay, so I've only been lightly concussed. I've got a few more in me before I get, that chronic traumatic brain injury that all the football players get eventually. Remember, parents, football will kill your children eventually. Alright, well, I got the stab-a-majig out of his ass. Are we friends now? Oh, is he hungry? Well, my people's legends say that he's a man-eater. Are you gonna eat me? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Eat me! Do it! 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 Come on! Do it! Do it! Alright. Apparently he's not that hungry, so... you know. Whatever works. He's a giant, bloody, angry creature wearing battle armor. Maybe you should stay the fuck away from it, Larry, said the voice. In Japanese. Because God knows a game that took so many years to come out with couldn't have an English voice actor. Not at all. Okay. So what? Do I just climb up to one of these things and get the only thing else in the room that glows? I'm seeing a trend here. I think it's the glowing trend. Glowing dog, glowing barrel. Possible glowing puppy chow? We will find out. The more you know. Alright, so I can huck it. You know what? I'm gonna throw it at his face, because I'm that kind of person. This motherfucker concussed me, so I'm gonna be a dick. There we go. Come here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Do you want to eat or not? Every time you growl at me makes me more likely to dump this down that hole that the chain comes out of, you asshole. Come on. Alright, fine. No food for you, you dick. Yeah, you're scary or some shit, I know. I got it. No? Apparently that doesn't bother him. Eat the fucking food, you asshole. Alright, fine. I'm the size of a house, yet I'm intimidated by a child. Cue every UFC wrestler who's ever wussed out of doing a Make-A-Wish Foundation appearance. Oh, I suppose that was good, huh? Good in your giant glowy tum-tums? Fine. Let's get you some more and see what this lever does. Is this a lever? It looks like a lever. Boy, this game is really blurry looking for the graphics. Is that intentional? Must be intentional. Yeah, alright. Let's grab more of this glowing puppy chow. Oh, look at you! Oh, what? Oh, now that I fed you, suddenly we're friends? You kicked me into a wall. We are not friends, but I need you to live, so I guess fuck it. Lol. I'm gonna continue to throw shit at your face this whole playthrough. I can already tell you, dog creature. Now put it in your mouth. Do it while I watch. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good slutty bird dog. You do the things that I told you to do. Anywho, I guess we go get the last one that involves a minute amount of climbing. Also, what the hell kind of environment are we in right now? We looks like we're in some old Mayan ruins. Does this mean that there's like a culture that tames these things? Was this supposed to be like a war machine for somebody? That's why it's locked down here. But if this is a culture that knows how to tame these things, why is this place so old, shitty, and dilapidated? You'd feel like if you had the ability to train giant bird murder machines, that you'd have a better facility for that. I feel like more taxpayer money should be going to murder bird dogs. I feel like that's a thing we could have. On the plus side, I guess I don't have to worry about him ever getting constipated with all the fiber in that wood. He's got about as much chance of a regular bowel movement as anybody. Oh good, he won't eat me now. Perfect. Do you still have ouchies? If I try to help you, will you kick me again? Because if you're like the horse, I'll just hit you in the head with a rock. Like, I'm as likely to do that as anything. Alright, so there's a spear here. Okay, let's grab a hold of you and kerplunk. There, oh, don't kill me. Well, I didn't go unconscious this time, so that's a step in the right direction. Oh no, I did! I landed on my chest, but apparently that's enough to knock my boy body unconscious. Everything's dark. Do I get to keep playing, or do I need a rest for a while? Is this secretly how they get children in Japan to not play these games for 4 hours straight? Well, I guess I'm being molested by a really low-res texture. This game was in development for how many years again? Oh, are you happy now? Oh, I made the owies go away? Oh, apparently we're besties, even though you've concussed me twice now. You had what amounted to a splinter in your asshole and your shoulder, and I get thrown up against a wall and get permanent brain damage. You're a dick, you know that, bird dog? You're a giant bag of dicks. What do I do to deal with this? So, what, do I call him over somewhere? Like over here? Oh, do I have to get the chain off you via that thingamabopper? Okay. Let me guess, there's just a giant frickin' lever on the thing. I'm gonna guess that, okay, yeah, there is a proper dog butthole up in there. Is that what that is? No, hey. I'm trying to look at your butthole. Let this happen. That's a butthole! Whoa! Next gen graphics on this one. This thing has a butthole. That's fucking great. I thought that was just a funny texture, but nope. This thing has a proper butthole. Can you censor the butthole? I don't think you can censor the butthole. There's just the controls and the audio and the brightness and the camera. There is just butthole to stay. Don't shake me off, you asshole. Okay. Yep. Getting concussed. I'm gonna flop back down if it's all the same with you, bird dog. Now that you've removed your sexy armor so that you're all natural and nude again. Okay, camera, you need to settle the hell down. Jesus Christ. At least the camera's authentic to when this game was first created. Okay. Come here, puppy. Come on. Let's get you something to eat before you try to eat me. Oh, did you notice that there's something glowy? Yes, you too glow, Trico. You figured it out, you giant butthole monstrosity. Alright, I'll climb up and get it, because it doesn't look like I can get it. I can get to it from anywhere else. I don't want to pet the stupid asshole. How do I climb the piece of shit? There we go. Yes, I know you want the stupid— oh, you're just gonna get it yourself now? Fine. Well, there's another one. I'll act like I'm somehow contributing here. And, get this other one. Would that make you happy? Would that make you the happiest demented puppy creature ever? With the world's shittiest camera that is literally having epilepsy right now? Okay, don't crush me to death trying to eat your breakfast. Is there a problem, sir? You know what? You worry about that. That's your problem. It's your food. Can you eat it? Or are you like a dumb cat? No wonder you were trapped in an easily-to-remove collar. You can't even figure out how to eat right. I mean, dude, it's a barrel. Are you gonna eat it or what? It's not okay. Alright, well, at least he's got that going for him. Is it a he? I saw the butthole, but I didn't see a vagina or a dick on this thing, so... You know. Oh, you can go in here. I thought this was just gonna be more barrels. Okay. So what do we got back in here? Is there more Incan stuff? Oh! I mean, it's glowing, and it looks like more of that wait, is this? No. It's just fog. I was about to say, it's glowing, and it looks like more of that junk I was feeding to the dog. But, before we go any further, that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be playing through The Last Guardian, and I'm gonna be exploring this. I actually kind of like the culture of this game more than the concept itself. Mostly because the boy and his dog stories have been done to death, but I'm actually kind of interested in the magical component. I am a man who does enjoy his bizarre magic murder runes. So until next time, I've been your host, Larry. Be prepared to finish off this series. I'll finish this one for sure. And I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo, everybody, and have a good one.